So, hello all. Today we are going to go with the first unit, marginal costing. So, unit 1, wherein you are going to have a chance of essays, a must. So, just we'll go through with the formulas. What are the frequent formulas you are going to be using in this chapter? So, it is all about break-even analysis, break-even point, or break-even sales. We are going to say. So, this is the first formula, or the what we can say is the first kind of a question, which is going to be a compulsion in every question. So, that is about a break-even point. So the formula for this one, break even point, is if it is in the format of units, we say point when it is to be calculated in the form of units. So the formula is equal to total fixed cost divided by contribution per unit. I'll let you know what is this contribution per unit in a few minutes. So this is a formula for the break even point. So, total cost divided by contribution per unit. Whereas if it is asked in terms of a sales, or what we call in rupees, then the same numerator is going to be the same, that is total fixed cost. But instead of contribution per unit, we are going to divide with PYV ratio. So what is this PYV ratio is here. The PYV ratio, we have a multiple kind of a formulas wherein we can find out a PYV ratio. Among this one, the first one is like the first method is the contribution divided by sales into 100. One is simply you can make it into decimal, or else if you want you can convert into the percentage by multiplying with 100. So this, whereas the contribution is nothing but a sales minus variable cost divided by sales is equal to, it becomes a contribution. So the contribution is of two types. One is sales minus variable is one method, and one more thing is fixed cost plus profit is also called as a contribution. So contribution per unit is also same. Contribution per unit means selling price per unit and variable price per unit if he is giving up. When we minus this one, that becomes a contribution per unit. And in simple, if I have to say about a contribution, then it is sales minus variable cost, or fixed cost plus profit, or together it is also called as a contribution. So either the way we divide with the sales, so that we will get the answer PYV ratio. So that is about these things. So here like this is about, like if you have loss, it's a minus, that's it. The contribution can be of any types. So this is the way I have given. And one more method of PYV ratio, finding out a PYV ratio, is like when he doesn't give you the sales or variable cost, he'll give you something else. So then at times he will give you like what are the sales and what is the profit he will give you, and from that he will ask you to find out a BEP ratio. So in such case, we will find out a PYV ratio by change in profit divided by change in sales. A change is nothing but a difference. When he is giving a 2 years profit and equally he is giving you 2 years sales, then the difference between the 2 years profit and the 2 years sales, we just profit divided by sales into 100, we will get whatever the answer we will get it, that is also called as a PYV ratio. And one more important formula you are going to have is desired sales. So desired sales is like I want to know if I want to earn certain kind of a profit, then how much is the sales I should plan. So that is what desired plan. So fixed cost plus desired profit divided by PYV ratio is equal to be desired sales. And sometimes he will ask you in units. Anything in all this also, anything if it is to be divided in is asked in the units format, then simply you have to remember, instead of PYV ratio we will divide with contribution per unit. Remember that one. Anything in rupees we have to divide with PYV ratio. Anything in units we will divide with a contribution per unit. And here you have one more thing, like margin of safety. Margin of safety is nothing but where we will be safe with no profit, no loss. So that is your total sales minus sales at a BEP. Or else there is one more way of finding out profit divided by PYV ratio. So the way he is giving, the formula will be applied. So if he is giving us this data to find out a margin of safety, we go with this formula. No, he is not giving us the total sales. So in such case, if any of this information is provided, we will go with finding out margin of safety using this particular formula. So this is what we are going to find it out in this format. So let's go with one kind of a formal problem. Today I'm going to go with looking into first one, this one problem. He gave us sales of 5 lakhs and fixed cost of 1 lakh and variable cost of 3 lakhs he gave us, and he's asking us find it out the following, that is PYV ratio, BEP, sales volume required to earn a profit of 90, and one more, sales volume when there is a loss of 30,000. So this is the question he's asking us, and we are going to use some formulas and we'll try to find out the solution. So as the data is given, I'm just going on writing about what all the data he has given. So he gave us sales to be 5 lakhs, and he gave us fixed cost to be 1 lakh, and variable cost he gave us 3 lakhs, and as usual he is asking us to find out PYV ratio, then BEP, and sales if the profit is equal to desired profit is equal to 90,000, and sales if the loss is going to be 30,000. So this is the way he is giving us. Now before I said, first we have to find out a PYV ratio. For that one we will go with the PYV ratio. So PYV ratio formula, what we have said, it is nothing but contribution divided by sales. So contribution is nothing but sales minus variable divided by sales. So which he has given sales to be 5 lakhs minus variable to be 3 lakhs divided by 5 lakhs. Again, if I am going to do, that will be 2 lakhs divided by 5 lakhs, which is going to be 0.4. Or I said no, if you want to find out in a percentage, you multiply with 100, then you will get a 40%. So PYV ratio is that's up to your wish. You want to go with a decimal or with a percentage, it can be just multiplied with 100. Here I am not multiplying with 100, I am just using a C by S, contribution by sales. Now one answer I got it. The answer is equal to 0.4 is the first answer. Now BEP I have to find out. So what is the BEP formula we have got? BEP formula is equal to total fixed cost divided by PYV ratio. Already I know what is the PYV ratio, and fixed cost he only gave me. So simply we are going to apply in that one. 1 lakh divided by 0.40 we are going to do it. So which is equal to 1 lakh divided by 0.4. If I do it, I am going to get it somewhere around 2,50,000 I am getting it. So what is my BEP ma? It is 2,50,000. Now I got my BEP sales also, that is 2,50,000. Now I need to find out what is my sales if the profit is. So for this one we will use the formula called desired sales. What is that we will be using it? Desired sales formula. Desired sales formula is equal to total fixed cost plus desired profit divided by, everything I'm finding out in rupees, so that's why instead of contribution per unit I'll be using PYV ratio. So total fixed cost we know it, that is how much he gave us, 1 lakh, plus desired profit he only said if it is 90,000, so plus 90,000 divided by PYV ratio is equal to 0.4. So how much it is going to be, we'll just see. That is 1 lakh plus 90,000 divided by 0.4, which is equal to 4,75,000. So this is 4,75,000. So this is how I got it, 4,75,000. Now continuation of this one, he is asking sales will be how much if there is a loss of 30,000. So again I'll go with the same formula, that is desired sales is equal to total fixed cost plus or minus, here because I'm going with a loss, so plus or minus desired loss divided by PYV ratio. So previously we have taken it as a plus, but now it is a loss, so I can't add it. A loss is always a minus figure, so that's why minus 30,000 divided by PYV ratio, as usual this one. So if we go with this one, then how much it is going to be? 1 lakh minus 30,000 is equal to 70. 70 divided by 0.4, it is going to be 1,75,000. So here 70,000 divided by 0.4, which is equal to 1,75,000. So this is how you are going to do it. Now one more thing, however we were talking about like contribution per unit, so I thought I will go with that one also. So this is second sum. Sorry, this is a second sum wherein the data is given as per the per unit basis. So we'll try one more in this format. So in this one, he is asking from the following particulars, find out a break-even point. See here, he didn't ask us the sales, he is asking us a point, wherein he gave us a variable cost per unit is 7 rupees 50 paisa, fixed expenses 27,000, selling price per unit is 10 rupees he gave. And he's asking actually one first point to be break-even point, and the second one he gave one more thing is that what should be the selling price per unit if the break-even point should be brought down in 6,000 units it seems. So if we are going to go with the 6,000 units, what will be our break-even selling price per unit? As per now, the selling price is 10 rupees, but he is asking if the break-even point is at 6,000 units, then what will be the selling price? So that also I need to find out. But before, as per the old data, I'll go for finding out break-even point. So this is selling price per unit is 10 rupees, variable cost per unit is 7 rupees 50 paisa, and fixed cost is 27,000. So whenever he is asking me in a break-even in point is nothing but in units, then the formula is nothing but fixed cost divided by contribution per unit. So whereas contribution per unit is nothing but selling price per unit minus variable cost per unit. That's it. So that means how much? Selling price is 10 rupees minus 7 rupees 50 paisa is equal to 2 rupees 50 paisa is my contribution. So simply 27,000 divided by 2 rupees 50 paisa. So how I got 2 rupees 50 paisa? That is selling price per unit minus variable cost per unit, 2 rupees 50 paisa I got in contribution. So when I go for dividing it, so 27,000 divided by 2 rupees 50 paisa. So how many units we got it? 10,000 units. So answer is 10,800 units. So this was the first one he asked me. Now the 10,800 units we are going to reduce to 6,000. So what is that? He said if the units, break-even point units are reduced to 6,000 units, he is asking at what will be the selling price. So simply we know the what is the break-even point formula. We'll apply the same formula. Break-even point units is equal to fixed cost divided by contribution per unit. Break-even point, how much he is expecting us? 6,000. So simply go for 6,000 is equal to fixed cost, we know 27,000 divided by contribution I don't know yet because selling price I don't know, but variable cost he didn't change, asked to change, so I'm not changing it. So it is 7 rupees 50 paisa as usual. So what we'll do, simply we'll go with a cross multiplication. So therefore selling price minus 7 rupees 50 paisa multiplied by 6,000 is equal to 27,000. So simply therefore 6,000 selling price minus 6,000 into 7 rupees 50 paisa we are going to do. 6,000 into 7 rupees 50 paisa is equal to 45,000. So I'm just multiplying 6,000 into selling price per unit and 6,000 into 7 rupees 50 paisa. So 6,000 into, it is not in a rupees, so it is as usual at SP, whereas this one is converted into 45,000 is equal to 27,000. So now I'm moving this value towards this side. So minus will be converted into this side, so it becomes a plus. So what is that here? 6,000 per unit, selling price per unit is equal to 27,000 minus has become plus 45,000. So 27 and 45,000 is equal to 6,000. Selling price is equal to 72,000. So therefore selling price is equal to 72,000 divided by 6,000 units, where is equal to 12 rupees per unit is our new selling price. So selling price, how much we got? 12 rupees per unit. So this is how we are going to find out. So hope you have understood, whether it is in the format of rupees or whether it is in the format of units. These are the very basic kind of questions which will be repeated in every kind of examination. So please go with thoroughly with your formulas, as well as with minute. You have to know where to use it and how. Please, if you by heart your formulas well, then automatically everything is going to be easy for you.